Welcome back to the HoodCast.
The opinions expressed on the HoodCast are those of the guests and the host. They reflect no inference or agreement by HoodTech Productions or HoodTech Productions LLC or HoodCast LLC. The information presented on the HoodCast is not intended to offend any race, creed, religion, sexual orientation, or nation of origin. Please listen at your own discretion.
It is now time.
It's time.
Get ready. Let's do it.
What's good?
What it do, Willie Biggs? I think that it is time for the show, bro.
All right, it's the HoodCast theme song. It's about time we gave y'all a new one. So G-Mac got us in the booth. Let's go.
Hey man, we back. It's the show from the past. So get your drink and grab a seat because we're here. And if I didn't before, let me make it clear. We on Instagram and Facebook, turn us loud up in your ear. We're shining brighter than a hanging crystal chandelier. Hanging from the roof, shenanigans funny as hell. You know, man, we the truth. Without further ado, I hit the boards and grab the mic. We get online a little early so we can get our sound right. And then we go off and show off when we do our thing. We spit the truth to the world. I hope you understand our slang. I am the host who they call G-Mac the boss. Trying to make up for the lost time in the few years that we lost. We play that FIS music, it's the same thing all the time. My passion is so dapper, you can tell it in this rhyme. I'm good on my refreshments, I done been went to the store. The moment we all be waiting for. It's our time now for the show, yeah.
All right, let's go. It's HoodCast. You know what it is, your famous show, twice a week. www.hoodcast.podomatic.com, hoodtechproductions.com. G-Mac, I'll tell them what it is, bro.
For sure, that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast was a one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week. For sure, that's in the present, but it's from the past. They say the HoodCast was a one hell of a cast. It's the show that say that makes your stomach weak. Instagram and Facebook twice a week.
This is Robot Rock, and now the moment you all been waiting for. G-Mac, Willie Biggs, and Code Cup.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of HoodTech Presents the HoodCast. www.hoodtechproductions.com, baby. This is HoodCast 297 in this thingamajig. Your boys in this thing. Y'all see I got a little going on in my background, so the party don't stop. Hello, my co-hosts in order as they came. For the first time in a minute, Kokomo the Don. He was here first. Oh, he bleeping it out. Kokomo the Don up in this thing. Kokomo.
Oh, man. I got going on right now, and I'm kind of still eating, you know.
Oh, shit.
What's up, world?
Willie Biggs.
Oh, hello. How you doing, mates? What's going on with y'all tonight? How y'all feeling?
And the Empress. The Empress with her bonnet on.
Oh,
Jenny.
Lord, touch.
Hey, well, we were just reminding Jen E that Kokomo said that he didn't want her to wear her bonnet.
And
Because it's kind of like a new porn.
No bonnets for
listen.
HoodCast 300.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Listen,
ban bonnets.
first-
That's what they use on
First of all-
Pornhub now.
first,
For real.
Okay, go ahead.
you know what? Our disclaimer says that we're not here to offend anyone. But every
We're
week
not-
we go
no,
down
we're
that
not.
dark tunnel.
It's not
But you don't want to wear the bonnet on.
intended.
You
Do
don't
you
want to wear
know
the
intended.
bonnet.
why? Do you know what happened to me today?
No,
No,
but I
you
know
had a
you're going
bad
to tell
day?
us.
You had a bad day?
Oh. Okay. The police was at work twice today. We had a 45 Right. We had a 45-minute hold today.
Explain to the world what a 45-minute hold means, Gene.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm thinking you're holding somebody for 45 minutes.
And we were. So basically what happens is that you have to do a physical and chemical
Strong
restraint.
asses.
So with that being said, I am known as the enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
So they called me. What they failed to tell me is that I am dealing with someone who is 275 pounds and 6'7".
So you was like, do I want to take him to dinner or do I just want to hold him?
What is it?
Is he single?
Dinner wasn't even an option when somebody is trying to put you in a full Nelson and press you.
Oh.
And that's back in the day, like the little hit test. Oh, she like it.
Yeah, because then we know you don't go for that until at least the third date.
Right.
About 10 in. So anyway, and then the cat of nine, tails.
It's a lot of dates, man. It's a lot of money spent right now. It's a lot of money spent.
So once I got out of the headlock.
Hold on, you were in the headlock?
The attempt, yeah.
I mean, did you think they sent her down there to sweet talk him? I mean,
no, she sent him down there. They sent the linebacker to wrestle this nigga down.
Exactly. So I mean, I was able to get the medication in him.
So you got the medication in him?
Yeah.
How did you get it in him? That's the next question.
I mean, I already had it drawn up. You just had to jab him with the needle.
Yeah. I heard that.
Now, it didn't go.
I don't want that up on no man, boy. I don't like.
I mean, normally, it's the butt cheek, but it didn't make it there today. Sorry.
Right. Well, I mean, Jen, when you come up for the show, if you bring a little something, whatever. Yeah, anyway, it's gonna be a good show.
It's gonna be a great show.
I like to be restrained.
Oh, for God.
this has just not gotten dark, okay?
Yeah, Kobe, hey, right. Who do it?
I'm not waiting on Coca tonight. We're going for it early.
You know what? I hate to say this, but can you imagine if they searched my luggage?
Shit. Yeah. First of all, two of the people searching your luggage is gonna be like, "What you doing after work?" And the other two people gonna be like, "How much you charge?"
What you doing after work? That's stupid. What you doing after work?
Because clearly you going to work.
What you doing after work, baby?
I don't even want to know what's in the Connecticut bag. What's in the bag for Connecticut? I know that bag. Yeah, they're charging you for the extra luggage.
That's my carry-on.
Oh, well, yeah. You don't want the goodies to get away.
Right.
Keep those personal items sanitized and close by.
Yeah. And they make wash for those?
No, I don't. Don't own one. Don't own one. Didn't know they own one.
We'll talk later.
I don't need one. No, good. Thank you, Jen.
No. I mean, there's other things that can be used. We'll talk.
Okay. The thing is, I am not going to even participate.
He ain't participating with none of y'all shit tonight.
Well, first of all, I need you to sign your contract so you can get my money.
Boom. Coca, your pimp is calling.
Yes. I've been trying to. I've turned over a new leaf, and
those suspenders can be used for a multitude of things.
I've been selling for a long time, baby. I don't need no help.
Coca say, "I am not an amateur."
I got good dick. You know what I mean? Excuse me, fellas, the ones that listen, but this is for the ladies. I mean, you started.
Oh yeah, I'm muting your ass right now. Go ahead. Go ahead, Coke. Keep talking.
I'm an experience. I am Captain Hook.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh yeah, bro.
I'm just the ladies now. This ain't no P Valley shit or nothing like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, get your mom off the line. She gonna be upset.
Hey, listen, this is a podcast. This is a podcast, and it's X-rated at times. Though I have respect, though at times, I have to be a little.
I am so sorry.
This is not the Cokie Penis podcast, but okay.
I don't need any help. It's good in a cell. I mean, in a cell when cotton won't.
Okay, first of all all I wanted was 33.75% of
the total. That's 10%. That would give you 10. I give you 10%.
Because state tax in Arkansas is 7.5, so I'm trying to take care of the bottom line.
See, let me introduce you to Cokie and the Kokomo's.
You dress for it. You just ain't got on polyester.
I got everything I need.
Yeah, that boy in the body shop.
Polyester hot.
I don't know. I don't wear polyester. Don't do that.
Like I said,
I'm a cotton linen.
Jen, when you want to come and talk to the CEO, to the boss, to See,
I mean, if you sign the contract, that would be me, wouldn't it?
what's he signing the contract if it's not none and void if it's 33%?
33.75.
Okay, y'all gonna have to talk y'all pimp business offline.
Okay,
This
anyway.
is getting uncomfortable.
Okay.
Not to mention, G-Mac sitting there smiling because he the only one making money on OnlyFans.
I've been doing good the last 3 months.
I do not want to see what that is.
It's a straight prescription.
It's a straight subscription. You ever notice G-Mac don't do no promotions for it, but it keep on paying.
Sometimes you got to keep that separate.
Because you know what, I sit here and I think about it, and I think about the way I think about the way he operates mentally. It's probably just very strange.
Who's that?
G-Mac. His OnlyFans is probably very unusual.
Unusual how?
Do you know how many years I've known you?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Unusual how?
It's probably just creepy.
Okay, that's enough. All right. Y'all about to tell me some shit I don't want to know.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't want to know this shit.
Hey, I got an OnlyFans page too. I got on fur coats, naked with the Heston match. I'm doing all type of shit. I mean, I have
no idea what tonight's show about.
I
tell you, half of my OnlyFans. OnlyFans subscriptions can't even speak English. They Spanish.
I wonder how much money I
got
could
the
make.
International crowd over there. He can't tell you that.
I wonder how much I could make on OnlyFans.
How much could you make on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
The sky's the limit, Jen. The sky's the limit.
I don't know.
That's right.
I don't know, and I don't care, and I don't want to find out.
I could honestly feel
I think that's something wrong.
Big, you can get you an OnlyFans. You ain't got to do shit there, but just sit there and smoke cigars and just crack your jokes you be cracking.
Yep, and farting jars. I'm definitely selling jar farts. I'm going for that.
Oh yeah.
I got a nice little stack over here right now.
Well, I will say this diet that I've been on here lately, I can make a whole bunch of money. Because
Jen, you just crossed the line. That is inappropriate.
Are you naturally gassy anyway? You probably naturally gassy anyway.
Why would you be naturally gassy?
Like if a motherfucker just goddamn tickle you, like.
Like a trumpet line going on. Quit picking on Jen. This is HoodCast 297, and we are on a rant for foolishness tonight.
We do got some crazy topics.
But it's something I got to say before we get started. I got to say a special rest in peace. We lost someone very important today. And has had a lot of impact. And some of you may or may not know, but I want to say rest in peace to comedian, writer David Arnold. He passed in his sleep the other night. He had just done his second Netflix special. He was going to start a 28 city tour, something like that. He used to be the showrunner for Fuller House and some other shows he was a head writer for. He was a writer for Ricky Smiley's show when he was on TV. But this guy had been through a lot of personal demons. He had fought those and really gotten into me. Really, his star was just taking off. I mean, in today's terms. But the fact that he could do his thing and make a living, take care of his family, I'm sure that was the first breakthrough. But to be made it to work on television and working, as a comedy writer for others. But then they had those 2 Netflix specials. If you're watching, man, go on Netflix and watch David Arnold. He's hilarious. But the brother passed away, and I was listening to Ricky Smiley talk about it. He was saying how this dude was a comedian's comedian. Like, he wasn't really famous. He was just now starting to become famous. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like, he wasn't Kevin Hart. He wasn't, none of that. He hadn't got to those heights, but he was headed that way. And it was clear he was headed that way. And, but other comedians like cats like, Wallace and, of course, Smiley and other people, they all knew him from his writing and his work. He was having a behind the scenes for
kind of like Paul Mooney.
Yeah. And he was just now really getting his curtain call to, step out there and be in the spotlight. And the Netflix special I saw, I can't think of the name.
It's called he has one, the second one is Fat Ballerina. And the other one is It Ain't For the Week.
It Ain't For the Week. That's the one I saw.
First one. Yeah,
That's the one I
that's
saw.
on
That's the
Netflix
first time I'd
now.
ever seen him. I didn't know who he was, and I was just flipping around one day. You know how Netflix is. You spend more time watching previews than actually watching anything. So I ran into it, and I saw the first little clip. And usually I see the first little clip, I'm like, whatever, I keep going. His first little clip, the little intro clip or whatever, the little preview was funny. I was like, I went on and watched it. David Arnold. It's not for the weak. Watch that one. Watch them both.
And I think Fat Ballerina, I don't know if it's out yet. I think he just wrapped up Fat Ballerina, but I did post on my IG about this morning. I actually found out this morning from comedian Marvin H that he had passed, and Earthquake as well. They had posted. But here's the interesting story about him. Imagine travel became very hard when COVID first hit.
Right.
So you had like flight cancellations, flight delays, people are pissed off, crowded airports, people just wanting to get home. And here you have David Arnold, who had been on the road and had been, back and forth, LA, California, riding from LA to New York back and forth.
Right.
And you have all these people jam-packed in the airport waiting area. And he's telling jokes and killing it. I mean, killing it. You have people stressed out. They're trying to leave one airline, get a seat on another airline just to get home. And he's lightening the mood. He's entertaining people. And that is one thing that I remembered. So when he came out with that special, I'm like, oh my God, that's David Arnold.
Right.
And died at 54 years old. That's what you call gone too soon. And yesterday made a year that Michael Kenneth Williams died from the fentanyl overdose. And I knew Mike. I had known Mike for years. And to wake up and see this, yesterday was a very long day for me because, he has one son that is an art student, and then he has another son that's a chef out in New York. And, to see their post yesterday, and those of us who knew him, Michael, it was hard. And then to get hidden at 6 a.m. this morning that David is gone, it's like, what do you mean? The guy had just posted, he legit just posted the nursing home joke. 3-4 hours, and then he died
in his sleep. It said causes he died in his sleep. But it's like one of those things where he died, but he left us something to remember him by. He left a body of work, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he didn't die with people talking about the issues that he had. Everybody that talked about him today talked about talent.
Better put you in the deal of something like Robin Harris or something.
Exactly.
Because he has a show on Nickelodeon. He has a kid show on Nickelodeon called That Girl Lele.
That's what I was trying to think of. But it's just amazing to me how this guy, like, I mean, I try to keep up on what's happening, but I'm not in the clubs and stuff anymore, so I don't be knowing stuff until they get to TV or radio or Twitter or whatever. So I had never heard of David Arnold. I'm not lying, never heard of him, and I just happened to stumble across one, and I was really looking forward to. I was hoping this tour was gonna come to this area because I was gonna go see him. I wanted to go see him. Dude was funny.
Extremely funny.
And he was funny without being crazy vulgar. He had great stories. He had great stories. Just his whole thing. And the one, it's not for the weak. That's like I said, I guess that's his first one. That one was really based on his life and his story, his trials, his tribulations, his whole nine. And he made his whole journey a comedy act, man. And I just feel bad for a brother who his star was taken off, and now, he's gone.
And he was actually going to be in Nashville in October.
Yeah, I mean, he
was going to be near me.
Cities.
He had 28 cities.
He was in
the middle of a tour.
Mm-hmm.
And he
just got started. He just got started on the tour.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Well, we want to say
to
his family, his friends, and his fans, man. Rest in peace, there, brother. It's a tragedy. So, I heard somebody else died today, but I don't really care about that.
So, in the midst of that, before we go,
we recognize one queen, and that's Rita Franklin.
And Queen Latifah.
Queen
Latifah. Okay. Y'all are so inhuman.
Disclaimer, please.
Y'all so inhuman.
We're not. Disclaimer.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
No disclaimer.
Yeah, because I'm going to say something nasty. I am.
Oh, you can say another answer. Okay.
Go ahead with your answer.
First of all, 1905, Queen Elizabeth's family, that's right, her father, uncles, and other inhabitants of the mountains of Caucasus went into Africa and wiped out a whole kingdom of Xanda, stealing diamonds, gold, and literature, which sat in the very crown that sat in her white hair. Her family and that entire monarchy became rich off the blood of those people, those colonies in Africa that they raided and inhabited.
That's how they all got rich.
Exactly.
I mean, not just her family, but all
I mean, they still raiding motherfuckers right
this
now.
whole thing going too soon. Rest well, Lilibet.
Gone too soon. She was what, 95?
286 years old, approximately.
Damn.
She was the undead.
Okay. Well, on that note, we have officially fucked off 21 and 36 minutes of your time.
Pretty much. So we're gonna go to a little music break and let
We don't care.
down a little bit.
Music break while Jen cools off.
Right.
Jen mad for all the black people today.
We'll be right back.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Whoa, can I get crazy on them, no Chizzy? Let's take it up a notch. Now everybody stop. Don't nobody move till I say so. I could rip it now, but I'ma make them wait though. Okay, never mind, watch me do my thing. Oh, hey, look. Now I don't care what planet you from, whether man or girl. It's time to move. You's a hater if you standing still. Cause anything I drop or I jump on, be knocking harder than the angry cop at your front door. Like, I like the tunes, but can you please turn them down? I'm like, sure, officer, I turned the music down for now. Okay, no more complaints should call tonight if that was us. Once you leave the strip, we turn it right back. See, I don't know who I am or what's up in my cup. And you know I don't give a damn if you don't give a what. He bumped me on the dance floor, it's over. I ate down, stop and leave him on the ground, brushing off his shoulders. Money talks, but I know you ain't here to shout. Cause if you let it rain, I'ma clear it out. Man, if I ain't in the VIP getting my puff on, I'm probably slow grinding with the chick you got a crush on. Pause, now fast forward it. She threw it on me, now I'm trying to grasp more of it. It might be crazy, but it ain't no longer funny. People hate it when they know you getting money. Everybody stop, don't nobody move until I say so. Even the strippers holding on their ankles. Okay, never mind, mommy, do your thing. Yeah, they put a lock on the door to the industry, I'ma kick it down. It's my house now, come in, stick around. Have yourself a rapper to eat, there's plenty of them and they kicking, so I'm snatching a piece from every other door. It's getting high, we heating up the spot. The windows fogging up and the speakers got the pop. The roof's on fire and I'm loving your concern, but we don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. I brawl, no hose bar, my all-around chant, and my hooks don't take long to get the crowd in. And anytime I swing, it's deliverable. You welcome in the ring, but if you don't use your brain, I'ma injure it. Why? Cause I make hits and this other guy couldn't dodge him even if he floated like a butterfly. It's Young Eck, I kiss Pissy. Who else up on the track besides Chissy? Everybody stop. Don't nobody move till I say so. Hey, I could rip it now, but I'ma make them wait though. Okay, never mind, watch me do my thing. Oh, hey.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
You say you out about them in the street and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son, it's better seek me. You know they in the church too, yeah, I agree. Before Jesus' crucifixion, he was better sentencing. You say you out about them in the street and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son, it's better seek me. You know they in the church too, yeah, I agree. Before Jesus' crucifixion, he was better sentencing. We gotta go harder. I'm hollering for the Father. take it to the streets, but don't nobody really bother. They see it in they chains like they up under a Bible. Complaining about the streets and how the young man shine. What he gonna do? He gon' walk up to his daughter, put some bubbles in the tub and then run some wilder. And he say, Christian, but I don't really see that part. Ain't nobody fighting everybody time I slide. Let the devil do his thing like Christians ain't tired. You better get like infamous, you better get fired up. When it's time to go to work for God, who gon' sign up? You say you got your arm together, make them folk line. You say you out about the ministry and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son? It's for the sick me. You know they in the church too. Yeah, I agree. Before Jesus' crucifixion, he was for the sinners. You say you out about the ministry and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son? It's for the sick me. You know they in the church too. Yeah, I agree. Before Jesus' crucifixion, he was for the sinners. My city like the towers. I'm talking about the twins. My city on 48 hours. Where do I begin? We got a church on that corner. The street is like 10. So where's all the soldiers at? They do some murdering. Or you people look the other way like you ain't heard of them. But you wash your hands with a flag, the devil burning them. And he took them for his own. And you sitting at home. You watching television like ain't nothing going on. If you say that Jesus lived in you, then homie, then you wrong. You sitting up in that tube, Sunday morning popping cones. And I'ma tell the truth, and I ain't scared to tell the truth. I'm trying to get to heaven, so I do it for the you. You say you out about the ministry and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son? It's for the sick me. You know they in the church too. Yeah, I agree. Before Jesus' crucifixion, he was for the sinners. You say you out about the ministry and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son? It's for the sick me. You know they in the church too. Yeah, I agree. Before Jesus' crucifixion, he was for the sinners. So please don't get to heaven if Jesus say who you say. You say my congregation, and he be like, wait, what about the rest of my life? And you be like, hey, I did what I could, but all you really did was pray. Everybody praying, but who walking in vain? What he really saying is what you doing today. Cause it's some loud songs and they need to come his way. He gave you the bread, but all you want to do is play. Drop your head, turn on cheek, and act like it's okay. I ain't just talking to the pastors, all I'm talking to the saints. I'm talking to the ones who know what Jesus Christ paid. The ones who will get prosecuted and die for his name. You say you out about the ministry and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son? It's for the sick me. You know they in the church too. Yeah, I agree. Before Jesus' crucifixion, he was for the sinners. You say you out about the ministry and take it to the streets. You want to know the truth, son? It's for the sick me. You know they in the church too.
Yo, we back. Second segment of HoodCast 297 World. If you would like to get your music played, if you are an aspiring artist out there that like to do your music and would like a platform to play it on, here we are right here. Please send us your original MP3s to thehoodcast@gmail.com and we shall be honored to showcase your stuff. Now in the news, as they say, in the news. Memphis 10, my God. Y'all stay in the news. Yo.
I have no words.
I am so disappointed in my city. I mean, is there's no word for what this young man has done. And I talked to some of my people last night and this morning, and they was like, yo, they had the whole city on lock.
Yes. Lockdown. Yes.
I'm talking about, they was like, all my people, it was like, hey man, they shut it down. And then when he went down to Mississippi, where he was like, he was put the head down like going toward Mississippi and going head down toward Mississippi, it's just a straight
shot.
Because like on third.
He carjacked somebody.
Right, but the last car that he carjacked was that Charger or Challenger, whatever what it was.
A Challenger.
Yeah, yeah. And
it was the same make and model as mine.
If he, but when he did that, around he was going to try to get back into the city, and on his way back into the city, man, the dude had been on the run, man, damn near a whole 24 hours, damn near.
Because they said the first person he killed was 1:30 that morning. The guy was sitting.
The first person, no,
and he was sitting in his truck.
That's not the first person. The first person he killed was his homeboy. He shot his homeboy first. He shot his homeboy first in the face. For some reason, some rapper. Huh?
Was that Wednesday morning?
This is one of the people this is the first person that he shot was a guy that he knows, which is supposed to be like his homeboy or something. Now, this is the city of Memphis talking. I'm from Memphis, and I call the city, and this is what my people is saying. This ain't got nothing to do with the news and shit. This is what happened. This is what they're saying allegedly happened. That the first person that he shot was a guy that he's familiar with. Shot him in his face.
Damn.
That was the first shot. He killed him. So when he went to the store, dude was just sitting in his car. He rolled up on him. Pop, pop.
That was the AutoZone, right?
That was the AutoZone.
Yeah, the AutoZone. Didn't he go inside the AutoZone? And I thought they surrounded him.
Yeah, he just walked in the store like I didn't see it per se, but they was like, he's like, y'all think it's a game? Whoop, this, that, whatever. I don't know what his words per se, but he was like, okay, he walked out, pop, 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 left out of there. We left out of there. I think that's when he got in another car or something like that. 17-year-old little girl.
What the fuck?
He shot like 7 people and 4. What? He shot like 8 people. He died or what? He killed 4. So 7.
That's crazy.
7 people. Yeah, 19-year-old. His prior. Before all that, he had just got out like a fucking what?
For aggravated robbery, wasn't it? Aggravated assault.
No, he had attempted murder charge.
Attempted murder.
He got in March.
Attempted murder. He did 11 months on a 3-year charge.
3 year.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So he did 3 months.
No, he did
on 11 months.
He did 11 months.
11 months per year.
11 months on the 3 years. Then he got out and killed 4 people.
11 months.
All that justice and system reform shit is about to go out the window.
Well, this is the deal right here. This is the deal. There is no justice. I mean, first of all, there is no reform. I mean, let's just get rid of that right there in total.
Yeah, it's total punishment.
Yeah. There is no reform. This is slavery at its best. You guys don't pay the guards enough money to put up with the shit that's going on within the inside. They making money on the inside. They making more money bringing you a pack of than you is paying to watch over us. And motherfuckers say, look at my bring you, man, you bring me 1 pack of cigarettes. I bring you 2 packs of cigarettes, so I'm gonna get 3,000. I'm sorry, man. Kokomo probably gonna bring you 2 packs of cigarettes for that $3,000.
Right.
I mean, is it wrong as a contraband?
No, I mean, it is what it is.
Situations that they put us in, though. I mean, we're underpaid, and then y'all ain't even doing nothing to even. Okay, y'all have little classes where they go, they get the GED, they can get this, that, but that's
but they're not being prepared. They're not being prepared to come back into society. Yeah, they're not being prepared to come back into society.
Some of these classes that they take can guarantee them, we'll shave this much off a sentence, or we'll shave that much off a sentence. So that's
Jen, did you change your mic or something? Did you change your mic?
No.
You had to do something because
you was breaking up like crazy.
Right.
When you talk, it's like
it's like Biggs was the last week.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
Is that
not
better?
really. Yeah, that was better. I don't know what you do. Maybe it's the bonnet. It's probably the bonnet. Interference from the bonnet.
Oh my God! Get off the
Sorry,
there's nothing wrong with your
bonnet.
Go ahead, Jen. I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with your bonnet, okay?
I'm sorry, Jen. Go ahead. You were saying the little time they get shaved off. Jen mad now.
You will feel my wrath, all of you.
All right.
But they're learning that.
Don't fucking happen to you, okay?
They're learning that if I take this class or I go to this group or I get time shaved off, trust me, if you go back and you look at that prison record, you're going to see that he did something while he was in there where he only served 11 months on a 3-year sentence. But
right,
I will say this.
Right.
And I don't know if you guys saw it this morning, but I said it on IG and I don't care who I pissed off. You know what I want? Non-melanated persons to have the capacity to say.
What?
This time, oh, he's mentally ill. He needs help. Say that this time.
Yeah, can we get that?
Can we get that this time? Where's gun control
He's alive now. He's alive, ain't he?
Where's
they got him alive.
Hold on. Where's gun control now? Where's he should have never been taken alive? Where is that at? Because guess what? He had the same modus operandi as Chucky did when he walked into that supermarket in Buffalo, New York, and live streamed it on Twitch. Where is the help?
It was the same exact situation.
It's the same thing. So where is the help there? Where's the help?
Maybe they took him alive because they want the motive. They want a motive.
No, they don't want a motive. What they don't want is another. They don't want to make. They don't want to create another situation. They didn't want to kill him, even though he had already killed a bunch of people. They didn't want to kill him. They didn't want to do any of that. Truth of the matter is, it's been so much. I mean, it ain't always on the news, but there's been so many more killings of unarmed black folks. It's still going on. And even though this man had ran around and allegedly done some very heinous shit, they was like, we're not gonna let this hit the news with the story being the police killed him. Yeah, we're gonna catch him alive. We're gonna take him through the system. That was a media strategy. And then they're gonna say, you know what? All these little programs or whatever other shit has been getting these guys out early.
That's
all y'all screaming about prison reform. You see what happens when they get a second chance? He's gonna be the poster child for not fixing the prison system.
See, what they're gonna do is they're gonna use him.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna use him to drive home their agenda. But see, when it's a Caucasian 19-year-old, oh no, we have to do something about mental health in America. Mental health is real. Oh my God, the children.
Yeah, it's always that. In his case, he's just gonna be a crazy nigga on the shooting spree.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he was.
To be honest, is exactly what he was, and that's what the other guy was. He was a crazy white boy on a shooting spree. Now I don't know if this guy, like I say, it sounded like he killed somebody he knew. It sounded like personal or whatever. Now, he shot somebody in the face that he knew. It sounded like he was sitting there 11 months.
Right there.
It sounded like he was sitting there 11 months planning to kill some people. I wonder the people he killed. But that 17-year-old girl that he shot, I mean, what could he have done? What did she do?
Nothing. He was just picking people off their random.
On different parts of the city.
Right. So he was on a shooting spree. It wasn't like he was running around on some gang shit or whatever.
But you know, they happen in Little Rock.
I had a prophet get killed like that, man. Priest.
But see, what set him off like that, though? You see what I'm saying? Was he on some type of drugs? Remember we was talking about the other day, Biggs?
Man, I was just about to say, I don't know what these. I don't mean to interrupt y'all.
Wet shit.
But just to kind of keep going on the mental health thing. A friend of ours, I'll leave it at that, called me on the phone 8:00 in the morning. I ain't talked to this guy in a couple months. And out the blue, he starts talking about somebody's trying to get him. He had to get out the city, had to shut his house down. That he went through the story of people having cameras in his house, and they were live streaming his life because
paranoid delusions.
He said he was on Facebook and people was describing what he was doing in his house, and he found that there was cameras in his house and these people were actually filming him and live streaming it and trying to do like the Truman Show with him, and he didn't know it. And a couple of guys that he thought he was cool with, they was in on it, and I was listening to him, and I wasn't not that I didn't believe him because this guy's a sensible dude, you know what I mean? I've known this guy a long time, and then it took a turn in the conversation where he said, "And I got possessed by a demon."
Okay.
And I beat the demon. So then God or an angel or something, I don't know specifically remember, but spoke to him. He got possessed by a nice deity that said that since you defeated the demon, you will now have the power to take souls. And then there was some mention of celebrity names and people who have been reaching out to him because he had beat this demon. And now keep in mind, it's 8:00 in the morning. It's Saturday. Only time I'm up early on Saturday is if I'm going to run, I'm finna roll. And this was actually, I had done all that on Friday, so this was a rest day for me. And so I'm sleeping in after a night of cigars and cognac and whatnot. I'm sleeping in. I get this 8:00 call. It wakes me up. And this is what this dude's talking about. And I ended up on the phone with him like 30, 40 minutes, and I was really concerned about him. And I was like, yo, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just getting up. I need to shower. Let me hit you back. He's like, yeah, I've been up all night. I need to get some sleep and shower too. Figure out what I'm going to do. I'll hit you back. He never called me back. Now I'm concerned.
As you should be.
Yeah. So I'm doing a little.
I saw that person. That person straight.
You saw it? Okay. You saw him online?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then that's good. Because I mean, it just freaked me out. I was just like, because what's all this person that I'm talking about? This is not a dude that runs around just like saying nonsense, silly shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if Kokomo come to me with some crazy shit, I'll be like, man, Kokomo always with the jokes.
Right.
And he is.
And I'm gonna be like, man, Kokomo called me this morning with some crazy shit. And I'm gonna tell everybody and we're gonna laugh because that's what Kokomo do. This ain't the type of person do that. He ain't a comedian. He ain't, whatever. So when he was talking to me, dude, I'm not lying to you. I was, as he kept going through the story, I was getting more and more concerned. Like, yo, what is my man doing? Like, what the fuck is going on? So I called G-Mac. Like, yo, because I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on any of that shit. I'm not on that shit like that. So I'm like, yo, you follow this dude? Can you see what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. G-Mac was like, bro, that's that wet. That's that wet. I was like, what?
Because it does well, and it can make.
I don't know.
Shit, you can wet up a lot of shit. There's a lot of names for that wet.
I don't know if he was dipping cigarettes or what. I don't know.
The technical term is PCP.
But it was like, I was like,
the
yo,
street
what is
name
my
is
man?
called
Wet Daddy.
That's LSD, not PCP.
Oh well, shit, you would know what.
No, PCP is Wet Daddy.
Shan is a pimp and a pharmacist.
Right.
No, it's not. It's LSD.
Well,
whatever embalming fluid is, that's what Wet Daddy is.
Mm-hmm.
Which mimics PCP.
You know how
here's the question.
I know when people
like
be dipping, they be dipping in.
Do you know how I know?
How you know, Kogi?
I mean,
please tell us.
Is he like this?
No, that's what I'm saying. This is completely out of character.
Shit, okay?
It's completely out of character. No face, no case. It's completely out of character for him. You know what I mean?
That's one of the few drugs that I know that a nigga get to smoking that shit dead in their deuce. But nothing like that Sherm, man. That Sherm had niggas saying, I'm God, I'm gonna kill everybody in here.
Right.
Boy, that Sherm.
Now, he didn't say nothing like that. He was talking about killing nobody.
But give you Herculean strength as well.
And
right.
He was talking about this ability to some magic power. I mean, dude, it was such a disturbing conversation, bro. It's been in my head, and that was Saturday. It's damn near
because
Friday.
The thing about it is, LSD will give you severe, terrifying thoughts.
Now that
and
LSD,
that's
LSD
acid
will
also. Yes.
LSD is acid.
So
and PCP is phencyclidine. So if he was on, but my thing is this, right? But the thing about it is that If he was shermed out and he's sitting up here talking about demons and beating demons and this, that, and the third, that is not a PCP trip. That's more of an acid trip.
Bullshit. That's a PCP trip too.
Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you.
I'm telling you, man.
Let me, because I have done both. Okay?
You've done both.
I have done both.
Hey, Kogi said he
I can tell you from first-hand experience.
An expert.
No, I'm not an expert.
You said you've done both, Pumpkin.
Yes,
I got experience
I have done
now.
Wet Daddy a few times, and acid throughout high school, man. A little tab. I mean this much. That's when you. That brings. That's a different type of. That's like a psychedelic.
Wait a minute.
That's a psychedelic high.
Hold on.
Now Jen don't want to give me the contract.
Wait.
What?
We just gonna speed past the fact that he said I've done both.
Okay, I mean that makes him a very valuable,
he's a valuable resource,
expert on this topic.
No, I know what the difference is. I know what.
Right, but hey, let me ask you this, Kogi. Let me ask you this. That PCP be making niggas trip though, don't it?
It makes niggas trip. Hey, I'm gonna tell you about an episode that me and my partners. We had met some guys, but I had a partner that he had some kinfolks there from Minnesota, and one of them name was 1,000 watts.
Obviously.
And listen,
why wouldn't it be?
Me and 1,000 watts, and you know Mario. You remember?
Oh, Mario's my dude.
Hey, listen.
God bless his family.
Me, 1,000 watts, and a couple more other people.
Somebody answer the phone.
We were on the we hit a stick, you know what I'm saying, and we got high.
A stick,
a stick, you know, it's called a stick, you know what I'm saying.
The wet stick, baby.
Yeah, you dip the motherfucker, hold the bitch up and run down, you know, class over. But anyway, see, like that fire just lit up when you first light it. What you do?
Up here done gave a whole manual.
Wait, but listen.
Okay, let's listen to him. Let's listen to him.
Right. You don't hit the motherfucker. We spoke that we tripping, right? So it's a railroad track beam, the beam. You know what I'm saying? All of us.
This is not going to go well.
All of us is on the beam, like.
Oh my God!
Hey, listen, I have heard so many stories that Mario have told me that him and I won't mention his name. One Sunday morning, they getting high on the motherfucker. I got a lot of dope stories from my uncle and everybody. Anyway,
I got a lot of dope stories.
This particular Sunday morning.
It don't mean like fly dope.
This particular morning, right?
Dope is very broad.
Right.
Needs his own podcast.
Mario and my cousin, this particular morning, they don't get high, and they said they heard something. Oh, like a railroad train that's coming, and the sun lit up. I mean, they really thought that they maker was coming to get them.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's that shit right there.
They were like,
yeah, dog. I don't know nothing about that. That's too much right there.
Yeah, that PCP be making niggas say they see shit like Elvis and aliens.
Motherfuckers going to their baby stage.
Wait, start sucking their thumb, curl up like a big baby.
In a fetal position.
So, it's like Damon Wayans and
yeah, man. Rick James said the best. Good motherfucker.
Hell of a drug, boy. That's a hell of a drug. Well, man, I'm worried about my boy. I'm gonna reach out to him and find out what's going on. But this dude in Memphis, man, he's like he gonna be the poster child for the wild shit going on down there right now.
19 years old. He's 19 years old. They're gonna give him the death penalty, and they're
gonna give him the death. So they can give death penalty for first degree murder.
Yes, sir.
What? First degree murder.
Okay, I thought they can only do that for
he killed
capital.
4 people and shot 7.
Killed 4 people.
I know.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be capital murder?
Yep, that is capital.
I don't know capital first. I don't know what it is.
It's
Murder.
That's what I'm saying.
Capital. What
I
makes
don't
it
even know
not
how there's degrees of murder. You either murder the motherfucker.
Well,
or you
they
didn't.
got it as capital. They got it as first degree murder. He has a
They're
first
going to
degree
give
murder
him.
charge.
It's going to be a capital punishment. He killed 4.
They're going to upgrade it. Yes, they say.
They're not. They're not going to house him for over 20 years, and yeah.
Not if you don't did that. Not if you don't terrorize my fucking city. You don't. I mean, you went.
You terrorized the city, crossed state lines, came back.
Came back
was on a killing spree.
I mean, the only thing that could have made you a real gangster at that point is you got the fucking car banging.
What made him click like that, though?
Or you didn't.
That's the question.
Suicide. See, that's what you call a suicide. You know.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was trying to get killed by the cops. When I first read the story, I thought he killed 4 people he knew. Like this man had sat in the cell for 11 months and plotted to get some folks that he was involved with, he thought snitched on him or whatever. But when I heard like he carjacked somebody and shot a 17-year-old girl, I was like, well, what'd the girl do? I mean,
he didn't carjack somebody else.
Right. And then he left a victim in the middle of Poplar Avenue, shot after he took their car. I'm just like, okay, so this is random.
Right.
This is random. That's what makes it scarier.
Right.
You know,
so,
I mean, imagine trying to get off work and go down Poplar to go home. They've locked the city down. You're scheduled to get off at 7 p.m. You don't get to go home till 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then the thing about that is that ain't the only tragic thing that happened in Memphis. The young lady who's the heir of some, I forgot the name of the tool company, but the guy killed her. His ass is in company. They kidnapped her first. You know?
Yeah. That's the she's the granddaughter of the billionaire. She decided to go running at 4 a.m.
Yeah, and they,
by the University of Memphis, which is in the ghetto.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna take a shot here. This woman is not black.
Yes, she's white. Yes,
I know she's black.
Her husband, somehow or another, her husband knows that black guy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Her husband knows the guy that killed 4 people?
No. This is 2 separate different occasions in Memphis.
Her husband knows the black guy that killed her.
And somehow, some way or another, he knows.
That's gonna get sticky in court.
Well, she's the granddaughter of a billionaire, and she's rich herself, and she went jogging at 4 a.m. And the thing about it is, this is a whole crack creature.
Eliza Fletcher.
Oh, she was a crackhead.
No,
her name is Eliza Fletcher.
The guy that killed her is a whole crack creature.
Okay, so she goes jogging at 4 a.m. She's the daughter of a billionaire. Her husband, granddaughter, and her husband knows the killer. Allegedly,
somehow, some way or another,
he knows the person that killed his wife, who went jogging at 4 a.m. and she
in a roundabout way. Yeah, he does.
And about 3 miles away from where she lives.
Mm-hmm. And they found
wait a minute. So she went jogging she left her house and jogged right into the hood.
I mean, what happened to the dog?
It was a dog with her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that dog needs to be brought in question. We gotta get that dog. Clearly, he knows what happened.
I mean, he got her. He said,
"Yeah, that dog gonna be like."
He's holding that motherfucker.
That's crazy though. Not to make light of somebody getting killed, but I mean, I did. But
yeah, you did.
I'm an asshole.
I know you're a motherfucking ass.
Everybody got one, Biggs.
That's doing what assholes do.
Hey, everybody got one, Biggs. Everybody
got one. It's like an opinion. But at least mine are covered by drawers under my clothes.
That's that dude right there.
That's the dude that killed her?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That look like 50 Cent.
Yeah.
No, he look a little
more like 25, but okay.
Cleotha Absent.
Cleotha
That's crazy. That's okay. So she went jogging 4 a.m. This dude killed her. And her husband may or may not know the guy that killed her.
Right.
From some other prior acquaintance in some kind of way.
Some way, somehow, or another. You know how they go. That can be so far.
Now, of course, the prime suspect, well, they got the guy who committed it, so there's not going to be an investigation into the motive or if there was a plot.
Unless he
You always, oh well, he gonna do this right here because he can't get to the money he was promised, or what if he was or was not.
You gonna give me a lawyer
somewhere?
I'm not Perry Mason,
motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but that sounds really weird and that sounds oddly suspicious. But in the meantime, G-Mac, you ready to play some music?
Yes, sir.
I know, but when you come back, I want to talk about the CEO, man, of Bed Bath and Beauty, man. How he took out that goddamn building.
He was pushed.
Okay, play some music. We'll talk about that shit when we get back.
Yo, we'll be right back, y'all.
The weekend of gun violence in Little Rock that has city
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Police dealing with multiple shootings over 12 hours. One of the victims, a baby, is recovering. A 20-year-old is dead.
20 shots rang out, another homicide. The news only said that another rapper died. My block, no block, anybody block. Young niggas dying young from the shot of Little Rock. They die on Instagram, they die in the metaverse. Can't even rest in peace, bullet holes in your hearse. Another mother cries, another homie lies. Gone on this shit, I can see it in their eyes. They on a scheming time, they call it demon time. Disrespect your mom and pops, just a waste of semen time. Don't get to see their prime. Drop the dime. What the fuck are we gonna do about this king on king crime? But it's plain to see, you can't change me, cause I'ma be a rider for life. It's plain to see, you can't change me, cause I'ma be a rider for life. Straight out the belly of the beast, it's still fuck peace. In the heart of Babylon, blood running in the streets. Kings killing kings, queens killing queens. All I got to say is fuck them little shiny teens. We assassinated, we assassinated, we assassinated. Dog niggas running out of sheets. My side, your side, anybody's side. This the part in Revelations where we all gotta ride. Bisco to Mactown, Newport to Jacktown, Pine Bluff, Sugar City, Arkansas, niggas down. Let's put the guns down. Get fitted for our crown. Make a plan, unify and shut this motherfucker down. And fuck them racist cops. My niggas, them the ops. I put that on my city, we gon' liberate the block. LA to NY, NO to H-Town, Memphis 10, Mississippi, all my Georgia niggas down. Let's put the guns down. Get fitted for our crown. Break the curse, pump your fist and shut this motherfucker down. Let's put the guns down. Get fitted for our crown. Get your guns, pump your fist and shut this motherfucker down. And it's plain to see, you can't change me, cause I'ma be a rider for life. It's plain to see, you can't change me, cause I'ma be a rider for life.
Shit, choppers riding, you know exactly what that fire bring. Beautiful days, watching them turn into a crime scene. Funeral was packed, mama's crying when the choir sing. That's what this time bring. So where you really at? Young niggas got beat, so when it's up, you know it's really that. Bodies dropping one after another, they going tit for tat. You pay the price, you lose your life, it ain't no getting it back. It ain't no second chance for life to live, and that's really fact. So many young niggas want a better life and can't picture that. This cold system take it off from them, but won't mention that. So they resort to violence, and they'll let you feel the wrath before they live in silence. That's how they going out. You think they scheming, they facing demons you don't know about. Their crime up on your head, little daddy, better hold it down. It's time to put them guns up and get your funds up and make them boss move when the sun's up, pick your sons up. So what you in it for? Take advantage every second, every minute, bro. Every minute, because they killing us. We kicked the door that broke the mold, and now they feeling us. They try to take the royalty from us, but it's still enough. Gang. You can't change me, cause I'ma be a rider for life. It's plain to see, you can't change me, cause I'ma be a rider for life.
And we should be angry, and my raps that I'm rapping to my community should be filled with rage. You know what I'm saying? They should be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. The media, they don't talk about it. So on my raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's no one else talking about it. Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's a lie. They know what I'm going to say. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish. And because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change.
Ride around the rock with an AR and a K. Got that shit on me in the trap, booming out the frame. I got plays, I got plays, I got plays, I got plays. I just booked a ticket twice, raining on your bitch today. Guns, weed, pills, DDDs, ayy. If you gon' shoot me your info, I can get you PUA. All I need is the name, place of birth where you stay. Oh, this the trench talk. I'm a big boss. I got big sauce, lick talk. If you think it's sweet, you get the stick talk. Tick tock, and this rolling, it don't tick. Watch me need spot 600 degrees, steady getting hot. I'm in Sugar Land, brought the peg with me, Booger Land. Yeah, the summer eyes pulling up in designer cars. Ops can't even compete, cause they lacking, they ain't on their job. Man, these niggas fries, flexing all for these brides. I'm just selling lies, drippy baby, face car good. Ride around the rock with an AR and a K. Got that shit on me in the trap, booming up the frame. I got plays, I got plays, I got plays, I got plays. Might just book a ticket twice, raining on your bitch today.
Coming up, I ain't have nothing, I had to run it up. What the fuck? Chow spot jump, I got my numbers up 100 when it got a load, I get the laundry done. I'm a plug, you can get them cheap if you come get a dub. Violent pussy, I'm the first one sliding. Try me, I turn this into a riot. They say he wildin', Fair gon' me on me, bitch, I'm stylish. Some pounds in, I just threw them bitches to a eye. Got a chopper in his whip and it's ticking like Mariah. Bad little bitch, she suckin' dick in the empire. Puffin' on my dick, she said that kush can make her higher. 30 band jug and I busted at the bottom.
Ride around the rock with an AR and a K. Got that shit on me in the trap, booming out the frame. I got plays, I got plays, I got plays, I got plays. Might just book a ticket twice, raining on your bitch today.
Have you ever seen a nigga work some clippers like some dope? Work the digit scale of broke. Hey, Lil Rock nigga, and I'm dripping in this hoe. 17th and Broadway, I made a killing at the stove. Hey, all about my bread, yeah, I'm all about my dope. Fresh up out the feds, it's that nigga Suavio. Favorite color red, throwing bees in this hoe. I got cheese, dope, and a bunch of fuck smoke. All these bitches digging me.
Back, we are back. Third and final segment, baby. HoodCast 297. Yeah. Yo.
Yeah.
Before we say anything, y'all, you know, we got this HoodCast 300. You see what I'm saying?
That's
right. Y'all should see my fashions for New York. I'm so excited.
She's so excited. 300
episode, world. September the 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. We're doing it live in Brooklyn, and we got actually got another guest confirmed, Mr. Rogers, coming through. Multi-platinum producer, songwriter, you name it, actor, director. He has a props company. He's gonna talk about all of that when he comes through. But if you don't know his work, then you've probably been deaf for the last 20 years. Writer for Diddy, for Lil' Kim.
He wrote a whole jump off. What, damn, not the whole, but
yeah, damn near.
Jump off.
Also, the one and only rapper to ever actually work and record with Barry White. So if you're not familiar with him, go watch Fight Temptations, the movie with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Beyonce. He's a rapper that auditions for the choir.
Really?
Yeah, he's in that scene.
Cool.
He's also, if you watch Billions, he's been in scenes on Billions too. He's worked on the show Billions on Showtime. But yeah, he's got a long resume. So he's gonna be one of our guests for the show. So I got some other surprises coming up. Don't say them. Tucked away. I'm gonna act like our boys from Funk Lab. I can't tell you everything right now. Just gonna give you a little teaser.
Give it one time for the shout for the Funk Lab.
Yep, Mr. Rogers is gonna be in the building with us. Why did it just get dark around me? Hold on, I'll be right back. Yep, it got dark.
You ever heard anybody with so much negativity that when they walk in the dark room, all the pictures start to develop?
Damn. That's negative. Very negative.
So yeah, we got Roger in the building.
Look like that, Jen. Huh?
What happened? I stepped away and I come back and Jen is all flush.
I was just speaking of negativity. I was just speaking upon negativity.
Okay.
All I said was that
she's being negative.
Have you ever met a person that was so negative that when they walk in the dark room, all the pictures start to develop?
God, like shit's dead. All the pictures started to develop. You stupid. But anyway, so yeah, we got I guess Mr. Rogers gonna be coming through. I got a couple other folks I'm waiting to hear back from, but we definitely plan to make this a special HoodCast. Some of your favorite online personalities as well. Those of you that listen to the show, you know who I'm talking about when they get there. But yeah, HoodCast 300. Y'all make sure y'all tune in 8 p.m. We're gonna be doing it live at Pirate Studios in Brooklyn. Hey, if you happen to be in Brooklyn and you want to come through and hang out with us after the show, because we ain't got enough room to put all y'all in the studio, give us a call. Send us a message. Tell us where the party's at. Jen's gonna be in town. She's gonna be loose. So you're gonna get to see the whole Jen, not just her neck up. So, and we're still working on getting Coca there. So
not just the neck up, huh?
Yeah, y'all come through and see the lips. See the lips. She got the most famous lips on Instagram.
You know what's funny? I got a message on IG about the fact that I wear matte lipstick.
That you wear who lipstick?
It's matte. It's not shiny.
Mm-hmm.
And he was upset. He was livid.
You want your mouth to be glistening?
Yeah, and I'm reading the message, and I'm kind of like,
yeah, that dude at home doing some weird.
Did
shit.
he want to like if you was he like, by a ledge of a patio, he'll push you over type man? I mean,
or was he kidnap you and put you in the basement type man?
Right. I mean,
probably basement.
I'm thinking
a lot
basement.
of people falling out of buildings here lately. I mean,
she pushed him.
So speaking of falling out of buildings, Cokie, please proceed. Who you talking about? Let's be clear.
I mean, that's the second person that's died allegedly
Coming out of the building window. One in Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got the CEO. What was he? What was he? What?
Bed Bath &
Beyond.
Somebody got bad soap.
I just wanted there yesterday.
Bed and Bath. I mean, see,
Bed Bath & Beyond.
I mean, damn.
What is the Beyond part? I know
because they have other items in there. They have beds.
They have stuff for kitchen.
They have.
I've been there with like, where's the Beyond
there.
section? I've been thinking that's the adult part in the background.
But they have the best sheets.
I to say something.
Yeah.
We'll say something.
I bet you they expensive as fuck too.
Is that the right thread count, Jen? Is it the right thread count? I knew you would say that.
Shit, give me a good 300 thread count and I'm good. 300. Shit.
She said
300.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's like sleeping under that.
That's that Walmart shit. That's that Walmart Target shit. That's that. What's that? Home Sense.
That shit feel like that lava soap on your skin.
No, that shit feel comfortable as a motherfucker.
300.
Just get high off of PCP and count the threads in that motherfucker.
Right.
Every thread, it was at least 1,200 threads.
Hey, do some shit like that. That show. What's that damn show where they be counting threads and be killing people?
I have no fucking idea, but why are you watching that?
Right.
Anyway, all right, y'all. So listen.
Wanted.
Oh, right. Where they be weaving the yarn and then they just come down.
Reading that shit.
Yeah, that whole concept of that movie was fucking stupid.
It was so stupid.
It was just so stupid.
I love that movie.
So
I'm gonna tell you another stupid movie. Since we're talking about stupid movies, and I watched it with my son because we are Marvel fans. We watch Morbius.
Oh my Lord. Was it not terrible?
When I was younger and different, I used to watch Saturday morning cartoons with my now wife, but at the time my girlfriend. We lived together. She had to be at work at a hotel, and I was up watching cartoons, getting fucked up. And I used to love the episodes with Spider-Man when Morbius was on there. Remember they had the whole
because it was cool.
It was cool as shit.
Motherfucker with his hand and shit.
Right, and so I'm thinking they gonna follow that kind of storyline.
They turned Morbius into something completely different.
Dude, I was so mad when that movie was over. But I will have to say now, people watch Marvel movies for the movie, but also for the after credit scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The after credit scenes. And I don't know if I'm ruining it for nobody, but it's two of them. Mm-hmm. The motherfuckers
and they better
was like
make
out of
good
left
on
field.
it.
They weren't good.
No,
they were not good. They were like
they didn't follow the storyline though, but that's just how these movies are these days.
But I'll tell you why.
Gotta think about something. We have a new cinematic universe, and Stan Lee is dead.
But no, this ain't why. That ain't that's part of it, but this ain't why. This one was made by Sony. This was made by Sony because they own the old Superman. They're not the old Superman, the old Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And then
two Spider-Man.
Marvel finally got him back in order to get him into the Avenger movies. That's when they got Spider-Man back. So they tried in some weird backwards ass way to tie the closing scenes. They try to tie in Spider-Man No Way From Home into this movie.
How?
It was fucked up.
That doesn't even work.
And the bad part
because of the multiverse.
Because the multiverse. Did you see No Way Home, Spider-Man? You got to see No Way Home. Oh, you saw it. So you see how motherfuckers was coming in from other places because of the shit Dr. Strange.
And they had all the Spider-Mans in it.
Right.
Well,
So they try to do the
recent
same kind of
Spider-Mans
shit on the closing scene to have this cloud with this lightning, the same kind of shit that happened in that movie. And one of the other characters showed up magically from another whatever planet universe. So now when I'm watching this shit, I'm like, okay, so y'all tried hard as fuck to tie this together. Then they went from that to the after credit scene to Morbius and the other villain meeting up, and they decide to team up and do some good, and then it just cuts off. I was like, yo, they could have stopped at one closing scene. They didn't need two. They also, to create a villain for this joint, it was like, dude, y'all had a whole 100-year comic book history to work from.
They really could have pulled some good villains.
The weakest motherfucking villain.
That's cause Sony was just trying to fucking eat off of what Marvel had already created. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if they bought the Morbius rights or something from them when they was buying the Spider-Man shit. But dude,
no, they bought. That is a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, first of all, I was like, why is this not on Disney Plus? It was on Netflix.
They bought the Venom from them though.
Yeah, they did.
But Venom was good. I can't front.
Venom was good.
Venom was good. And see, that's another thing too. Like, I hate when Sony. I don't hate it, but I don't like it when Sony try to tie itself to the Marvel, to the MCU, and they do it with like they be reaching with a real thin line to try to associate that shit.
You know what movie Marvel ruined for me? Punisher.
I liked it. It was alright. You
talking about the original Punisher?
It's like two of them. They had two of them.
They had two of them.
Not the
Netflix. There's one back in the day.
With Dolph Lundgren.
Right.
And then they did the first one, which was fine, and then that second one was absolutely terrible.
I don't know how you mess up Punisher. You just got to kill a lot of people.
I mean, the second one was straight too. It was just.
No, it was not.
It was like CGI everywhere.
But watch this though. And my son solved this mystery. Because as a kid, I always found it fascinating that he got shot up and he washed up in the ocean. He was still alive. And for me, the science of it, my son was saying, Mom, he's like, it's salt water and the temperature of the water. He didn't bleed out.
Look at your son. Use your own medical degree against you.
Right. And I think Miles was probably about 8 or 9 years old when he said that. And I looked at him and I'm like,
poor baby, he ain't got no friends at school. He's so smart.
I said to myself, I'm like, you just totally ruined my childhood.
Just ruined my childhood. I thought he just survived because he was a bad motherfucker.
Right.
I don't need science. I just need him to be a bad motherfucker.
Right. And I'm thinking to myself, scientifically, saline, 20 below water.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can do that like when you gut a fish. You see what I'm saying?
Put it back down in the water.
Keep it in there, salt water, keep them kind of,
Well, matter of fact, when you go fishing, you can do dry ice in salt water and put them in there. Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right, y'all. Let's get to random statements before we run over rambling about another shitty movie. Who wants to go first? Coke, you like you got that something?
Yeah, because I'm just too much for y'all.
Yeah, we already know you Googled yours. All right, so go ahead.
Is this kick me day?
It always kick you day.
Yeah, it really is.
You showed with that bonnet, you knew what was going
Bend over.
Wait, what?
Don't repeat it. Okay, let's. You can watch the show back and hear what he said, Jim. All right, Coke, go ahead, man. First.
I go first.
I go first. It don't necessarily have to be your over.
You made my dreadlock.
You said the end doesn't have to be your over?
Your
I thought you said bend over.
Bend over.
Okay.
Coke, say it again clearly. Say it, Glenn. Can you say it again? Because I was laughing.
Your bend don't have to be over. That's not what I was about to say, though. What I was about to say is, though, your today is not your tomorrow.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
The grass is not always greener on the other side. Trust.
You got to water your grass too.
You got to water that shit. Because if you don't, that shit
your
will
grass too, my nigga.
Black.
Yeah.
And stain. You got to put some soap on it. Put some soap on that shit.
Okay, G Mac just lost me. I have no idea what the fuck you mean by soap on the water.
Grand Marnier, baby, Grand Marnier.
There it is. All right, Jen, what you got?
It's like clean grass.
Clean grass. All right, Jen, what you got?
Be careful who you call role models, because some of these models are out here playing roles.
Bang! And that is from the IG Queen. How many of your friends right now is posting on IG? I'm sweating like I just did my run.
I'm not, because I'm comfortable.
I'm in the fucking garage sweating my ass off.
Gotta hope
Okay.
he's wearing pants.
He might not be wearing pants.
I don't think he is.
Now, I know Kobe's wearing pants. He got to hook them. Never mind. I don't know what he might hook the suspenders to. So, my random statement for the night is keeping in with your today does not have to be your tomorrow. You can't change your past. You can't control your future. You can only live and love in your present.
That is true.
So don't be in misery worried about the future or commiserating over the past, because that can ruin your present. Live in the present.
It could if you let it.
Yeah,
that's
I
why
don't
you had
let
that
it.
motherfucking shit
God
on your side.
God is good.
And you let
Everybody
motherfucker know,
take
fuck you,
seriously.
nigga. You ain't fuck with my shit.
So what is the dress code for the 300?
No bonnets.
What is the dress code for the 300?
No lace.
Have we spoken? The hell you say? I got a 40-inch one that I just bought.
That wig also.
No
It's
lace.
Hey, it's starting to get seasoned up here.
Is it blonde? Is it blonde, Jen? Please tell me.
No.
Damn it.
If you show a motherfucking blonde wig, dude, I'm gonna rant your ass the whole fucking
We're gonna have a good time.
I swear to God, I'm letting you know right now. If you
After
come
HoodCast
with
300,
anything
what we
other
going
than
to do?
your real hair.
Never mind. I know what we're going to do after 300. We're going to get Jen that restaurant spanking.
You know what? Did you find the name of it?
Don't you worry about what I found, but I got you covered, player.
Oh shit! Well, thank y'all for coming through. This has been HoodCast 297. You listen to all our craziness and shit.
Yep.
So we shall be back Monday. Yo, HoodCast 300.
Y'all be ready.
September 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's gonna be a wild night, and actually, we're gonna be doing some video after the show that we're gonna save for the next show, because I want y'all to see Jen's New York experience.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be
all right. Well, thank y'all for coming through. See y'all Monday. Have a hood day.
Have a hood day. Have a hood day. HoodTech presents the HoodCast. HoodTech presents the HoodCast.